published 1101 Est, the 27th of November 2017, updated 1421 Est, the 27th of November 2017. Ride services using self-driving vehicles could slash by more than half demand for owner-driven sedans in the United States by 2030, according to a study released Monday by consulting firm KPMG that used cell phone data to map commuter travel in 3 large U.S. cities. The KPMG researchers forecast that ride services using self-driving vehicles will launch first in densely populated urban and suburban areas it calls island markets. Alphabet Inc.'s Waymo self-driving car unit and General Motors Co. have said recently they intend to launch pilot autonomous ride-sharing services in limited urban or suburban areas. Scroll down for video. The firm recently unveiled a self-driving minivan that it hopes could revolutionize the way we travel. It showed off the technology at the closely guarded fake town dubbed the Castle, 120 miles southeast of San Francisco. KPMG said it used data collected from cell phones to analyze trips in Atlanta, Chicago and the Los Angeles-San Diego metropolitan regions. In Chicago, many trips are shorter than 15 minutes. In Atlanta, the study found 75% of trips are between suburbs, not from the city center to a suburb. Los Angeles trips are the longest, with many rides taking 90 minutes or more, the study found. As costs for ride-hailing drop, KPMG predicts that by 2030 many families will no longer need to own a sedan to get to work or do errands, but will hail a ride instead. The result will be a precipitous decline to 2.1 million sedan sales annually in the United States by 2030 from 5.4 million sales currently, the study predicts, as families dump smaller sedans and keep larger vehicles for longer trips. Automakers in the United States already are scrambling to retool product programs and factories to respond to lower demand for conventional compact and mid-size cars, driven by a shift toward sport utility vehicles and pickup trucks. Fiat Chrysler Automobiles NV already has exited the small and mid-size sedan markets in the United States. KPMG predicts more will follow until only 3 or 4 companies are serving that market, instead of 10 companies today. KPMG said it used data collected from cell phones to analyze trips in Atlanta, Chicago and the Los Angeles-San Diego metropolitan regions. In Chicago, many trips are shorter than 15 minutes. In Atlanta, the study found 75% of trips are between suburbs, not from the city center to a suburb. Los Angeles trips are the longest, with many rides taking 90 minutes or more, the study found. Google's prototype car, which the firm has now abandoned in favor of minivans. The KPMG study, released in conjunction with the Los Angeles Auto Show, echoed comments by auto and technology industry executives that self-driving vehicles will be deployed first in ride-for-hire services limited to specific areas of cities or suburbs. Waymo built Castle, a hidden mock city that can quickly be configured to test different scenarios. It's located north of the Merced metro area where the Castle Air Force Base used to be and has been rented by Google since 2014. As part of the initial 2-year lease, the firm rented 80 acres from Merced Country for $456,000, being paid in $19,000 monthly installments. It has different driving environments including residential streets, expressway-style streets, cul-de-sacs, and parking lots. The Waymo test site is located north of the Merced metro area, where the Castle Air Force Base used to be. Castle. The roads are named after famous cars, such as DeLorean, Bullitt, Thunderbird, Fury, and Barbaro. For the structured testing, Waymo looks at how self-driving cars perform on real roads to determine how they need to practice. Then they build what's required at Castle. The fake city has no buildings except one, a converted military dorm Waymo employees sleep in when they're too tired to make it back to San Francisco. It's hidden, and you need GPS coordinates to find it. Castle is located north of the Merced metro area where the Castle Air Force Base used to be, 2.5 hours from the company's headquarters. There, Waymo is testing several types of self-driving cars, including Chrysler Pacifica's minivans.